I'm hoping the speed is good.
Yeah. I'm hoping to base.
You might have to lift me up extra backwards. Okay. Oh, you know that.
Yeah, I already know. Stroller accessible.
They're
But
better.
It's not wheelchair accessible. There we go. Oh, the heat's good in here.
Oof. 2063, can't believe it.
Where do you want to sit here? I'll sit over here. How's this?
Yeah, good.
That's good. Perfect.
I thought this car was gonna retire. I'm like, I hope I get 2063.
Right?
Have you got footage of this car too, or no?
No.
You got footage of 18 though. I saw it.
18, yes. So 18's done. I have like 56, 58,
22,
60.
17.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just filmed my car. Hey, well, the heating system isn't activated.
Oh, there
Like
we go.
this?
There's some.
Oh, you might smell some carbon dioxide going downhill.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, is your wheel... Are you okay there, or did you want to come a bit forward? Or?
This is good because if I tried to sit on the circular thing once, I was bouncing all over the place.
Yeah, well, one of your wheels is on there, so do you want me to move it forward?
Little bit.
Okay. Especially now with the frequency being a bit off, so it'll be...
The frequency was pretty good in New Year's. They were running pretty good. Like, I saw 3 trains in, like, a span of maybe 6 minutes.
Right. Yeah, I think right now it's supposed to be a 6-minute frequency at rush hour and 15 minutes outside of there. So, yeah, so I guess sometimes...
Look, another YouTube.
Oh, interesting. I guess we'll have to ride that one back up. 2053, 2003.
And...
just looking... 2090.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be...
There you go.
We can wait at Somerset.
There you go.
2090 is my absolute favorite car.
Oh yeah? Okay, perfect.
It's extra special because it's got the, it was built, that car wasn't existent.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's the Franken car. Let me take a look. Okay.
Ooh, that feels nice.
This one sounds good.
You like it?
Yeah.
Oh, wait till you get on 2090.
Oh yeah, I've been on there.
I can't believe it. My YouTube fleet is now
Complete
or
with this one?
with the ones I would have they have left.
Right, of course.
I wish they had 30 more of them. Like if Calgary Transit gave me a treat and it was like, we'll bring back a bunch of retired YouTubers for 2 weeks and run them all day, I would literally be scrambling to get all of them.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Okay, let's check, I'm gonna check the blocks here.
There's my friend.
I'm checking to see what this train is doing. Red.
Because that one that just arrived probably has another trip too, I'm sure.
I would think both of these do.
You would have. This one sounds amazing.
Let's take a look. Okay, this one was Summers. Nope. Is this the first extra? What the heck?
They're not.
This is an all day, I think. Let's see, 14, 15. Nope. Oh, I'm gonna have to check all of these. Okay.
That's why I don't use the block thing. It confuses me.
Oh, I know how to do this.
It's like when we were on 2046 with George that one time. You checked it at Merp.
Right. Yeah, they both
You
have
can
another
really
trip.
hear that Bush DC motor kicking in.
Right.
Yeah, SD.
Yeah.
You know what? I think the Series 5, 6, and 7s
Yeah.
will last a lot longer. Their motor,
Oh, yeah.
for an AC powered motor, they're good.
Right.
You know that you're actually wrong. The other two cars to retire after 2001s were 2101 and 2102.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those ones. Yeah. Those were good. Those were good, sturdy cars, but they just didn't want to run with the SD160s properly. So.
Why? And like, if they had 3 of them, they could make a 3-car concept.
Yeah, because it was just the 2 cars they made with.
AC traction motor and stuff.
Yeah, and they made
They
them as
sounded like an
cars.
airplane taking off, though.
Right? I know they were good cars. Did you ever ride them?
No.
Oh,
But,
you didn't?
but
Okay.
I got 2101 as the scout car. I got a clip of it.
Oh, right, yeah.
Was it 2101? Yes.
Yes, 2101.
Yeah, 1 in 9 minutes.
Oh, yeah. This is 23. Okay, yeah, this is the 323. He's early. He's early leaving Tuscany because he's only supposed to be leaving now.
So that should be, they should be a few more minutes apart, the 2 U2 trains that he's early.
Yep, because this is. Yeah, this is 24 now. He's not supposed to be here until 26. Heat's not very good in this car, unfortunately.
But you know what? It's not like 2073.
No, that thing has
Like
no heat pump now.
I can feel it a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. This one you can feel it a little bit, but yeah, 2073, nothing's coming out.
So guess what? I got 2263 and 2463. Now I'm gonna upload the old footage. They put them in order.
Yep, there you go. So you got 2063. You have all the 63s now.
Yep.
So we'll have to start working on the buses at some point, which will be a whole other task of its own. Right?
But you know what? The 2004s will come out eventually.
Yes, eventually they will, because what's going to start happening is that the 2001s are going to start retiring, right?
And they're worn out, and they've already started. Like, 7718 hasn't been seen since October 6th.
So it's probably done.
7760 is probably. I miss 17 a lot.
7717.
Yeah. You know, I already told him the time, and I don't want to keep him. You know what? If we hang out in the next month and a half again, it should be a little warmer.
Yeah, I think even after this next week, it's going to be warm, or it's going to warm up a little. So.
I would want to do a couple buses with you sometime.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no one coming on. It's quiet.
Yeah, you're right, which is good, honestly. I much prefer not having people than having people. So.
But late at night, I prefer a bunch of more people. People that are, you know, just because there's more, you know.
Yeah.
But I see what you mean.
Well, I mean, for me, if there's nobody on the car like now, then we don't have to worry about, you know, any undesirables or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Whereas, you know, with a few people, you know what?
You know what? I wish they made more 2100 series cars and still left them in service.
Yeah, that would be
like
kind of
maybe 2101 to 2170. That way I can have a hybrid U2 car and 2070, the DC and AC.
Yeah, that would have been good. They were good cars. They weren't, again, like the equipment for them was so irregular.
You know my favorite 78 is 7841.
Oh yeah.
The motor in that thing is amazing.
Yeah. Now my favorite would be 7864, which of course is currently stored at Anderson. So.
It'll be out soon.
Oh yeah, eventually.
I want 7870 so bad though.
Yeah, because of the seats. Right?
And the 2006s, they have the special windows.
Yeah. 7870 isn't the only one actually. 71 and 72 also have the seats.
You know what bus sounds really good?
What?
7711 on takeoff.
Oh yeah.
Do you hear that turbo noise?
Yeah.
I was thinking we could do a bus today, but I thought, nah, too cold.
We still could. Like we could, take a bus to the hospital and then take like the South Hall, like take the 302 and then the 14 or the 406.
But I mean, you know what? And like that will take up a lot of time.
Oh yeah, we'd have to essentially get 2090 back into downtown and then have to make our way south. Yeah, I guess we wouldn't have to go all the way to the hospital. We'd just go to Douglas Glen and take the teal over.
I would say the 2004s would be on max till in the near future. A lot of the old buses get dispatched on there.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I got to ride 7917 too.
Oh yeah, because it's out of Spring Gardens right now. Yeah.
Does that bus ever sound good? And the bus when the engine takes off, there's like, like a rubbing sound, like a nice. I don't know how to explain it.
Oh.
But it's a really good bus.
7917.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I hear 7763 has gotten bad review.
Yeah, if you ever hear on CPTV, I've heard some stuff like
They say they replaced it with the ISL engine.
Yeah.
And it's starting to wear out already, and they replaced it with that in 2019.
Right, yeah.
That'll be the next one to go.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know what? And the engine still runs fine. It just... Oh, you know what's a bad bus?
What?
7738.
38? Oh, okay.
The ISC in that is so slow.
Oh, yeah. Well, have you been on 8203 and 8204?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're slow buses.
Well, it's a Nova. What do you expect?
Yeah, there you go.
But I like their diesel Novas better.
Yeah, the diesel Novas aren't too bad. I don't care for them. Like, I don't care for the Nova buses, but they're not...
We're going to get our first...
passengers.
For the heat not being the best, it could be worse.
Yeah, it could be 26.
Look at the door. Oh man, the light is starting to
Starting to fade out. But that's something easily you can replace.
It's like when the motor goes, they don't make...
Yeah, when the motor goes...
But I hear Calgary Transits are building parts themselves.
Certain parts, yeah, because like a lot of the stuff can't be found.
This is the fun part.
Well, I like cemetery hotel.
But I mean, this is the fun part where you go in the top.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for getting together today.
Did you just have like a regular flu? Or
yeah.
I know, which sucks because that thing's not, the flu's not really going around. So the fact that you got it is just...
Oh, it is, because like a couple of my friends had it the week before, so...
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, these overheated U2 frame brick. there's that popping defect.
Oh, that's the heat.
But I mean, it makes a popping noise, right? The popping defect.
Yeah.
You know what?
That's just heat coming.
You know what this sounds like similar to 2050, eh? Very similar. And 2060 a little bit.
Right. Yeah, I keep forgetting which one got retired. It's 2057. I always think it's 2050 because 2050 it disappeared for like a couple of years or something.
But then they repaired it.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what, me? I filmed you on 2050. What's up with all these refurbs?
I have no idea.
But I mean, more cars are being refurbed, so I guess.
Yeah, well, because I think the plan is to do all the Series 5s, and then all the Series 6s, and then all the Series 7s.
I hope to see 2231 soon.
Oh, it'll come back. Yeah, it'll be back.
Because they keep saying it's active, but it's not. But
I think they mean that as in it's not retired. Because you can update the
inactive or something. They go with inactive, in process, and so on.
Okay. Well, yeah, because it's not.
Because it hasn't been involved in any accidents.
No, it's down in Sacramento.
But I mean, last time I saw it was September 2020, not since.
Yeah.
But
That's just how long it's taken.
But maybe it's they have a schedule. It's like you get refurbished at this time, and then you get sent back to transit a couple of years later.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd be a couple of years, but
I mean, close to that sometimes.
Yeah, and they might be running into issues too with. Well, I know there's a supply chain issue right now, and there's also like if they found a defect or something in the actual car itself, if there was something corrosion or whatever it is. Right?
And they're not going to retire it though because they need it.
No, right. Unless something catastrophic happened, like it fell off of a rail car going down there or something. They're not
but
get rid of it.
They have it pretty strapped down. It's not going to fall off.
No, I'm just saying, should something have happened? I've heard about it already, but.
And I can't find anything on the internet. It's like all I can find is it's going to be refurbished.
Yeah, in process of refurbishment, I guess is what it would be.
That'll be back soon. It would have to be because it was sent out probably in late 2020.
Right.
This is my first U2 ride of 2022.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Actually,
And this car was just up at Oliver Bone recently.
Oh yeah.
Like with 2070, 2032.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess this would be mine too. My first U2 ride in 2022.
Oh, here's your favorite train coming. Not.
Oh no, it's a reefer.
Oh.
2229. There you go. That was 29 right there.
I'm gonna go ride that one on Friday. You know, my next task is like I'm gonna film the repairs. Like I have a lot of them before refurbishment.
Right.
Then I'm gonna do an after refurbishment ride.
Okay, yeah.
2222, I like that car. It's like a good car from what I've heard.
Right.
This car is quiet compared to others.
Yeah, it is. Which is good. Because quiet means everything's running smoothly.
Man, I can't believe they put 2043 back into service. I thought that one was...
So you can see how desperate the city is for cars now because if they had enough, that thing would have been gone already.
All these would have been finished.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad supply chain is running well. That means they get to keep the U2s around for longer.
That's right, yeah.
But I think when 2231 comes back, they might get rid of one of these.
Probably. Well, I don't know, because These are supposed to be, because basically what has to happen is
More S200s or what?
S200s, yeah. Or the city isn't too happy with Siemens, so maybe, some Bombardier cars or something.
So what did you say they ordered for the green line? I couldn't make it out.
It's Construction de Auxiliaire de...
LRV or...
It's an Italian company. So they ordered...
Are they coming from Germany too, or no?
No, Italy. I think. It's an Italian company, but I'm not actually sure where they're coming from. I think this is the first time they've actually entered the North American market, so...
You know what? I wish they built a modified version of things.
Right.
And they could do that with brand new parts.
Yeah, well, not U2s, because they're doing low floor, right?
Yeah.
And these are high floor, so...
No, but more to order for the blue line in the future. Blues and red lines.
Oh, yeah.
And you must'll do that.
Yeah. Well, I think we might see a different manufacturer other than Siemens coming.
Yeah. I love the clicking noise of the doors.
Right. All relays, all mechanical. No electronic, computer-y crap. Yeah.
This car is running well.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, SD again. We were lucky.
Where are the S200s? Now that I say that, there's going to be one color, but yeah. They're probably all on the blue line. Or most of them are. Because I haven't seen one yet.
You say 2060 was used for training recently?
Yeah, maybe a month ago or so I saw it. Yeah.
We can get off 2090 at City Hall if you want to get a coffee.
Yeah, sure. We can do that. Where's the Tim Hortons? It's convenient.
Do we get like a refurb or no?
Well, if we get 2090, we might be able to... I'm trying to think now. Because if we get 2090, we could... yeah, if we get off at like 4th Street or something and get a coffee here or whatnot, then we could...
Take the blue
for...
a blue...
sorry.
A blue line or something.
We could, yeah.
Because that's not going to be... yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, yeah.
But I mean, that's next trip, so...
Yeah, that's right. We could even... What we could do is we could take the train to, like, Westbrook. And we can get the Teal to Heritage. Have you been on that section yet?
Oh, yeah.
Have you been on the Teal?
Oh, yeah. My favorite route.
Oh, really? I think that's...
And you know what? I think I see a refurb car up at Oliver Bowen.
Oh, yeah? Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I know the last time they ran a refurb on the was
when they first got refurbished.
Yeah, when they, like, I think it was like the second one just to come back or something. You ever been on those Deerfoot Expresses either?
No.
They're fun to ride.
Especially when you get a screaming 77.
Yeah.
You know what's my favorite bus?
What?
Because the different axles, 7750.
Yes, that was a good one.
And it's got the yellow ramp. I hear they refurbished the inside. It's a complete refurb.
I think so.
This is going to be fun going into downtown. You hear the parts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look what's coming. You jinxed me.
Yeah, see, what did I tell you? Now that I said I haven't seen one. What did I tell you? Every time I say, oh, I haven't seen that in a while, yeah.
It's your friend.
I hate it.
I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah, I know you are.
So did you hear that they moved 2031 up to Oliver Bowen as well?
Oh, did they? Oh, okay.
I got footage of it on the blue line. You probably saw it.
Yeah. It's so hard for me to keep track of the
because they move. They can move them within a week to a different spot.
Yeah, and the buses, it's easy because they all have the the CAD in them, and you can track them online, right? It's not the case with the train.
State Calgary College of Art and Design.
Isn't there a
Well, that's not right. It just announced SATE. There's a Tim Hortons up in the mall, and I think we can.
in Westbrook Mall? Or
There's a McDonald's there. There's a Tim Hortons up in the mall here, downtown. And it's like, okay, sure, fine. Of course. Did you see that guy in the car driving down 7th Ave?
and it's accessible for trains only. It's a
They don't read, right? They don't read the signs that say no entry.
This car is not rat sounding. You know when you get that sandpapery noise?
Yeah.
It doesn't have that.
No, it doesn't. So.
Now 2007 really does.
Yeah.
This car is a 1984, I think, too.
This would be 1984, yeah. Because there were, I think, 4 orders? 4, yes. Because there was the original 1980.
Now if we take 2090 back downtown here, that's perfect because the last extra for the blue line comes in around 5:30 something into downtown.
Oh, okay.
Then it's all day rents.
6th Street West Station. This is a
Gotcha.
southbound train. Destination, Somerset Bridlewood.
See, these cars aren't refurbished yet.
No. Fun and interesting.
They say, you know, what causes a train to break down is like them going downhill. It wears the motor out.
Yeah, that might be it.
And
I
they're
would
just
imagine
old.
going
They're
up-
just old too.
I would imagine going up the hills would affect it too. But
Because by that downhill, you're pushing to brake more. That's the thing.
yeah, no, fair enough.
So these were gonna be gone by 18, but I guess not.
No, I guess not.
But the S200s were coming in and having problems.
Yeah, that's well, and they didn't order enough because what they estimated on was 3-car trains, but well, eventually again we'll run 4-car trains. So they were like, we're gonna need more train cars. So they didn't order enough S200s.
I'm glad they did it because the old German workhorses are still here.
That is right.
See, there's a Tim Hortons here, I believe. Yes, there is.
Yeah, in there, but it's not open, and that one doesn't have a wheelchair ramp. I know, right? So I'm thinking maybe the one in the mall, but we'll take a look.
We could get off at 4th Street because,
Yeah,
there's,
yeah, we can do 4th Street. If not, I do know of one at 5th Avenue.
and you know what? When we go to Westbrook, we can take the till to, get at Westbrook and go all the way to Douglas.
Yeah, if we have time.
Yeah. Then back to Heritage.
Yeah, if we have enough time. If not, I don't know. But we'll see.
Yeah.
One day we'll have to, someone will have to bring you in. If I have a day off or something, we'll have to bring you.
And like, if 1046 ever goes on a charter again, we should schedule that.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I think because I told you about the last one, but I think I told you too late or something.
Yeah.
Or you couldn't go, or there's some other issue, right?
And I hear a bunch of 76s are still sitting up at Stony there. They're not.
But they're not going to come back out into revenue service. they're done.
They're just parting them out now at this point.
Yeah, any parts they can salvage, and then the rest they're just waiting to send them to scrap. So.
Well, you know what I would do if they were just sitting at Stony? I would surprise everyone and run the last few.
Right?
But I think they would be too tired to run all day.
No, because actually the last day that I think it was 3 ran, they all got changed off. They were sent on all day runs. They got changed off around 1 o'clock, and that was it.
Except 632.
Oh well, that one went to. Yeah.
Oh, you too. He'll be out of service by the time he comes back to Somerset, probably though, because it's late.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, that one probably just does a single round trip or something.
If we leave at 4:23, we should be back downtown around 5 o'clock. I think we should, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, we can also maybe ride to 69th Street and then come back to Westbrook. Something. We can figure that out. Let me just see.
And the Lux Extra comes in around 5:30 something, because that's the 1527 trip that last Extra goes out there.
Right. You could.
There's that nice rubber smell.
Yeah, right. Have you been on?
Oh, I wanted to tell you, I got a diesel electric bus on my channel.
From where?
Edmonton, the DE40 LFR, I think. It was a good bus, had lots of pep.
Yeah.
6004, I think it was.
Yes, I think. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that sounds right. I was going to tell you. 6050 in Arctic is on the 468 right now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how desperate they. Well, if you're gonna do
That's a Stony Arctic too.
bring out more buses.
Right?
Guess
I
what?
don't know what they're
Check 7704 on Transit 55. You'll be shocked. They say it's out of Stony, but I don't think that's true.
No, because what happened is that a CNG, it's a Stony block. It was on a 43. It got sent out and it broke down after one trip. So they sent the bus out of VP.
It was a morning rush hour run.
Yeah, I actually got a photo of it, but earlier.
Of course, the CNG breaks down.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know that's to be.
But you know
expected.
what? I got one on 444, and I wanted to film it for rare occurrence.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, but 6050 is on the 468.
Imagine if 2083 was still around. Wouldn't that be special?
Right.
That car was pretty warm.
Yeah, it was. I'm just looking at various buses now, see what they're doing.
168 should be running. Sometimes it's weird. Sometimes VP buses get sent out, then a bunch out of Spring.
Yeah, I know, right? They seem to flip-flop, like right now.
But I mean, it's like a standby route sometimes, right, as well? Like, very rarely on a weekday, they'll send out a bus out of Spring Gardens because one of the VP drivers couldn't make it in.
Yeah.
So they send a bus out of Spring Gardens on weekdays, very rarely.
Yeah. And, what's this? Oh, yeah. Right now on the 168, it's 2 Spring buses. 8035 and 8055.
I got 8035.
Yeah.
I did that one on 105, I think it was.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming 7901 through 7 will be dispatched again soon.
Which one, sorry?
7901 through 7.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing now. Like, I don't know what. Well, it's funny because 7900 got sent to BP, and yet.
That's what I mean. 7798 and 99 were put back into service.
Yeah, and yet, yeah, they should have sent
And
797.
and 7999, let me tell you, man, is that a screamer. I love it. Like, you can hear the turbo on it really well.
Yeah.
It's a little slower, but I mean, once you get it going, it's a good.
Yeah. The early 05s are.
Oh, but oh man, I'll tell you, when I was on 7798, that's when everything went to shit. Remember when that guy got hit by the C train and that was text? And I was on 2306. I wanted to get extra footage. I thought I must well.
Yeah.
2306 wasn't seen for a while last year, and then they put it back. Another refurb, a lot of those now.
That must be all of them. That was 2230.
Was it?
Yeah.
So 2230's back, you're right.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
39 to Adams Station.
I won't have to worry about them retiring anytime soon.
No, not those. They'll just have a new interior, all of them.
I might do a train run on Friday and ride a car that I have, but the after refurbishment, because I rid 2230 before it was done up.
Yeah.
One thing I like, it's easier to get on the refurbs because they move some of the poles.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
if I
that
can't
definitely
get the
is better.
wheelchair door, I can get the other door that's not accessible, but you
Right.
can still lift me up.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that's a good feature. Even with the S200s, they at least thought about that when they made them.
They didn't thought about anything else.
Yeah, that's right. But
Everything went to fucking shit with them.
yeah,
Sort of F-bomb, but I hate those things.
they're just not good.
But when more come out, I'm just gonna film them to expand my fleet.
Right.
So I would have 2070, 2270, and 2470, I guess.
Right.
I like comparing the U2 with the newest train, though. I think that's cool.
Yeah, I know. They're very different, right?
2220 must be back now, too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was bad. Yeah.
They're coming, some of them are coming back quick.
Yeah, and then others like 31 are just sitting there doing nothing. So.
They'll have to put it back into service soon.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
Because if there's a defect, you can fix that. As long as the car gets safe here, just do some testing.
Yeah.
And they've been doing a lot of testing.
Right. Oh, everyone's favorite.
I love when you go up to Chinook, you can hear this motor at top speed. He's giving her. You can really hear it.
I know, which is good. I don't like it when they dog it, you know.
But I don't like it when they overspeed.
Yeah.
Remember when we were on 2058, how worn out the doors were?
Yeah. Yeah, that was bad. Oh, crazy. You ought to go already.
Still a good unit, not bad.
Yeah.
I hope they send out the 03s in the future. They'll have to.
Oh yeah, they'll come back now.
Like
more
78,
than just the
58.
10, yeah.
Some people are saying, oh, it's out, but it's not.
It's not.
Because normally when buses come out of Anderson, they start being, or it's a CAD issue, but I just can't see that.
No, it wasn't.
I actually phoned into transit to check if it was on the road one day.
Yeah, and it wasn't.
This train Somerset right.
I'm thinking we might not get a U2 if we go to we might though.
It's possible. I don't know what's on the blue line, so.
Sometimes, like, last sign up, they got 6 out at a time during that. 6 sets. Well, they had a lot of cars up there, so that explains everything.
Yeah.
Who knows? I was gonna get this car today.
Yeah, no kidding, right? And just by luck of the draw, we just get them, go on the platform at Dalhousie and it's just there.
And a lot of people were asking if this car was done.
Yeah, evidently it's not.
Good and noisy though, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think that's just the track stuff.
I really like 7748 too.
Yeah, that's a good one. Actually, that one's on the 15 right now.
Is it, eh?
Yeah.
I think the old ones are gonna mass retire this year. I just have to feel it.
I think you're right.
Like 7701 was the strongest bus. All of a sudden, all it took is 3 days in a row to be changed off, and that was it.
That was it. Yep. I know it's unfortunate, really.
You know, once I get all my 2005 7900s, I only got so many more to go, and then my 06s and my 7900 series fleet will be finished.
Oh yeah, that's good.
And you know, 79 is still around, but they go on Transit 55. It wasn't even coming up with blocks.
No, it's because it's yeah, the CAD last worked like literally 3 years ago.
I hate when the CAD quits, or the CAD says it's the wrong bus when it's supposed to be, you know. Like one day I checked, oh, Pat.
No issues, right?
I love when the train leaves Heritage, you hear the grinding.
Oh yeah, right.
Do you miss 2001?
I never really rode it, honestly. I'd only been on it a few times, and that was it. It was an average car. There was nothing special about it. Wow, there's nothing here. Everything's out right now.
2090 is the special of them all because
yeah, because it's a combination of two. You remember Brittany, right?
Brittany.
Yeah. My girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah. She says hi.
Like, she knows I like the U2s.
She does. She was just saying hi to you, so.
I think 2056 is probably out too.
2050? Probably. It was probably the one that we saw in the tunnel.
Because they moved it. It was on the blue line for months and they moved it.
Yeah.
But sometimes they need to be dispatched on, you know, transit. Oh, look at that. S200, oh. I got all these. I got every single S200 on my channel.
Right.
Oh, do you know I got 1031 as well?
Right. Yeah, up in Edmonton, yeah.
Oh, the new door beepers are so annoying. But I
like the
mean,
old ones.
they have a bit of a purpose though, because some of the door dingers haven't been replaced. They've still got the original chime on some of the doors on some of the units.
Yeah,
Maybe there was a bug or something, right?
Or they just forgot to install it.
Like any other one, everything goes to shit. It's Calgary Transit.
Yeah, don't I?
So, That's the story on the 76s. They were sent on all day runs, then got changed off.
Yeah, they got changed off, and then they, that was the end of it, April 3rd, I think.
7632 is still going, but I hear your friend's having issues with it.
Yeah, it's an old bus, right? And right now it's stored for the winter, so he's not worrying about it, but I think there's some issues, like some of the valves aren't working properly, and like some of the lines are just...
Man, I would love to go for a ride on that, just to say I did.
Yeah.
And wouldn't he like to create his own custom decal? 7632, like a custom decal?
Yeah.
Just don't use the transit one, just create your own decal, right?
Yeah. Well, I think even then they probably told him, like, he probably had to sign a release saying, like, you can't use transit colors or whatnot, so I don't know.
But I mean, he can leave the original paint on the bus, can he, or no? No.
Yeah, no, okay, yeah, you're right, he can. But I think for stuff like the unit...
I love that defect.
Right?
Oh, did I tell you about 2018? I can't believe it's still around because it started smoking on me in 2019.
Oh, is that the one you were talking about?
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? The brakes overheated. As we got moving, I started noticing an unusual smell. I'm like, maybe it'll go away. But as we got to 35th, 45th, it was getting worse, and I started getting that panicking feeling in my stomach.
Yeah.
And 2061 at the time was the front car.
Right.
It was a 4-car consist.
Oh, yeah.
Man, this car's really working.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
You know what we should do one day?
No.
One day that I have off, we should take...
8.
We should have your caregiver or your father bring you into the city.
Yeah.
Maybe we can ride the train around a little bit, and then we should take the bus out to your place.
Yeah.
Because it only runs like 4 times a day, but we could do it. Like if we took the earlier trip, then I could bring you home, and then I could at least get back into Calgary.
Yes.
That would kind of be fun.
And it stops by the rec center there in Chesapeake.
Yeah, your dad can meet us there.
Have you been on 8010 in buses like that?
Yep, oh yeah.
7910 sounds good. The early 05s, they all sound amazing.
I know, they're all really good. The 2004s sound even better if you ask me.
And some of the but 7841 sounds like a 2004.
Oh yeah.
But they had the 2004 paint job.
Yeah, that's right.
And do you know the 7921 is the only red 79 in the fleet? That's why it's so unique.
Yeah. Yeah, because they started refurbishing the 2005s, and then they kind of realized, oh, this is kind of pointless.
Keep the original. But I mean, they kept one and made it red.
Yeah, because they started with them and then realized, oh, these aren't actually really extending the lifespans of them, so they...
That's a nice carbon smell.
I can't even smell it.
Well, I've been on these so much that...
Alright.
I'm gonna film the other YouTube bowling in.
Oh yeah. Yeah, okay, good. I'll situate you. I'll situate you like at the head of the platform.
You know what really sounds Sandpaper 2009.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
We're just off to Somerset.
Almost there. Been done a full trip now.
So where do you want to get off if you want? Man, this motors, you can really hear it.
Yeah.
Like, you can hear the motor, it's worn a little bit, but it's not that sandpapery.
Right.
2071, now that's sandpapery. Remember when we were on another refurb? They're going like crazy now.
Hey, that was 2223.
Oh,
That one's back.
I wonder what refurb cars like this would look like if they refurbished the rest of them.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, they look like Edmonton's.
I would still leave the orange doors though.
Yeah, because you notice Edmonton's have a bit more. They're like more yellowy.
You know what? That's why I like getting Calgary's YouTube. Like I got 1031 and 2031.
Right.
The heat is not good in this car.
No, it's not.
But I mean, it could be worse. You're getting some.
Yeah. Yeah, 2073 is the worst. And that one's been like that a while too, because I remember my father complaining about it like 3 years ago. So, evidently they just were like, whatever.
Does he know of the Siemens Duewag cars like that?
Oh yeah, he knows all about it. Because I've lectured him about it.
I would run these all day, just have fun with them.
Right?
But if they kept breaking down, then if I felt like it was getting too hot, I would automatically take it out of service.
Yeah, that's right.
I would have 160 U2 cars in my fleet.
Yeah. Why not? Well, why not stop there though? Why don't you just make the entire fleet?
Yeah. But I mean, just have variety, right?
Fair enough.
But you know what? I would refurb my SDs after 25 years of service. I would give them.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's what they're
And like, if I wanted to do red seats, I would do red leather kind of.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I hear their computers are having a lot of issues.
Yeah, because they were supposed to be able to run with the Series 8s, but it's not happening.
But I mean, they're still going to keep them around because besides these cars, they're the other best cars Transit really has.
Yeah, that's right.
Because the S200s are,
Crap, yeah. Crap.
crap with capital 4-letter word.
Right. 7775.
That has an ISC.
Yeah. Oh, that was 7748.
I wish they didn't retire 7777. What is it? 7777.
Yeah, quadruple 7, yeah. I have photos of it.
I hear that wasn't a good bus though. They don't have.
It's crap.
I miss 7732. That was a decent bus.
Yeah. I'll be sad. My favorite unit out of all of them is 7737. So I'll be sad with that one.
Oh my god, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's good. We'll have to ride it one day.
Oh,
2056, that was it.
oh, was it?
Yeah.
They did move it back. Well, and like it was just, but they moved it, and that was it.
Yeah.
That's definitely gonna have one trip, and that's it.
Yeah, one more trip and that'll be it, yeah.
Well, there's my U2 fleet.
Perfect, we got it complete.
When you made that video, thank you for making it. Else I wouldn't have went out on that Friday in April.
Yeah, that's good.
The reason why I got on the YouTube again was because of you. I'm like, yay. And like Calgary Transit messaged me on Twitter, we got that consist on that law.
Right.
And I was more excited because at the time I did not have 2060 on my channel.
Thank you for choosing Calgary Transit.
Yeah.
Oh, that was he's an all-day run, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm assuming that would be too.
I got all these anywhere.
Yep. Okay, brakes are off?
Soon I'm gonna have a whole refurbished fleet though.
Oh yeah. Just wait till this closes. Well, that's okay.